Hello and welcome to MIP TV, and with me is the fabulous Cath Knibbs, who is a cyber trauma researcher, and Catherine's going to be telling us a little bit about the workshop that she's going to be presenting at the Manchester Institute for Psychotherapy conference, which is in October of 2017. And if you're interested in the conference and all the other delegates that are going to be there, if you go downstairs, click the link below, it'll take you right to the website and you can see all the other delegates and everybody who's going to be presenting. So thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedule. Just share with us a little bit about your busy schedule, because it is really busy, isn't it?
I feel like I'm in 20 different places at once, Rory. So I'm currently completing a dual masters, which takes up some of my time, and the other time's devoted to working with clients. And the rest of my time is devoted to researching about the impact of the internet on the developing brains of children. And that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about at the conference in the workshop.
Yeah, so that's taken us neatly on to what I was going to ask you, so thank you for that. What can delegates expect with your presentation? What are they going to take away that maybe they won't get anywhere else, Cath?
Okay, so one of the areas that I'm looking at are based in the research that I've been doing, and hopefully it will have been actually published by then, so I'm sure that academics will know it takes a long time to become published. And what I've been looking at is the impact on babies. I've been looking at the impact on toddlers, and I've been looking at the impact on both children and adults who use the internet, and then what happens to the way that we interact in cyberspace, which is the internet and any space that involves an electronic device, and then also how that affects people's ability to be present in the therapy room. So I might be discussing also how young people bring their devices into the room, how those devices can kind of interfere or aid the therapeutic relationship, and also a little bit of education around what children are actually engaging in cyberspace, so that anybody who works with children can kind of get an idea as to what it is that children are engaging in, because some of the language can sound really confusing.
So it sounds to me like the delegates are going to learn a lot about how the internet affects children and indeed adults therapeutically, how what they view on the internet may be recurring and cause recurring trauma, and also the language of the internet, which is sometimes a bit of a mystery, isn't it? It's a language all of its own, a patois of its own.
Yeah, even the word cyber can sound quite confusing to those of us who are just over 25, and that includes us, Rory, doesn't it? You know, that anybody who hasn't grown up with the age of the internet can find themselves really confused by words like cyber and what that actually means, and how you would actually define that therapeutically, and how when I talk about kind of making your room cyber-proof as best as you can, what that actually means, and how you can have a protective space for you and the client, and how that therapeutic space can also include the cyberspace. And it's about kind of how those two areas overlap. So it can sound quite scary, but it's also really, really exciting.
Well, it sounds to me like this is a workshop not to be missed. I've had the privilege of sitting in some of your workshops over the last couple of years, Cath, and I've definitely have come away more informed and better able to understand how the world of the internet impacts on everybody, really. None of us escape it, do we? So thank you for taking the time today for this interview. I know you're incredibly busy. So Cath Knibbs, thank you very much.
Thank you, Rory.